I did a thing.
Look at that. See it? I can see the layers. Why didn't I go to a salon? Because
I needed something that didn't say 55.
I'm going to attempt to cut my hair. And at first, I wasn't going to talk on the video, but it doesn't matter because if it ain't right, you won't even see this video. I just know I need a good cut. So this is Post Goddess Locks. And as you can see, there are a lot of dead ends. Needing a big chop and so ready because my ends are just, they are so beyond split. I'm going to do a chop and I'm going to make it short. I am going to straighten it so you can see what it looks like before the big chop. Let's go. So this is what it looks like straight. My hair is so super thin, but you can see I do have a lot of split ends that just have to come off. Most people cut their hair wet, and I know they recommend cutting the hair wet. However, I'm choosing not to do that because, listen, my strength is just real. You hear me? That curl effect, it's gonna like mess me up. I know it is. So I'd rather it be straight so I can actually see the straight cuts. I'm not gonna get that when I do it wet. Speaking from previous years in the past when I've cut my hair, this was always a problem. So yeah, it looks like it's in a bob effect. It was never cut that way. It's just growing that way. So what has happened is my hair is constantly being weighed down by my dead end. So I need to come up really high, but I also need to put some layers in here. I need to put some layers in here because it's just very limp looking. So we are about to do that. I'm about to bring you with me. And hopefully, hopefully, I know what I want. I know what I like. I'm going to take my time so that I can achieve the look I want. Listen, worst come to worst, I know it's not going to grow back overnight, but it will grow back, especially with a chop. It'll grow back even faster, making me look a lot older than what I am. So that's why I want to do something fun, flirty, short, cute. So I guess the first thing I need to do is put it in sections. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. So I'm going to be facing this way because the mirror is here. I have a mirror here and the camera's on that angle. So I'm going to show you each cut piece and I'm going to show you as much as I can so that I can see it, you can see it, and then there's another angle from this way. I'm cutting a lot of dead ends off, but I'm also giving myself a haircut. I may have to make a new guy. I'm going to cut a bang. I'm going to cut myself a bang. It'll grow back. If it doesn't, worst come to worst, if it doesn't work out, I'm going to go with a pixie. And guess what? At my age, I'll be happy with a pixie. It's about I took out about 4 inches, but this is the part that's really bad. I really could have left that, but I didn't. I just don't want the length anymore. I want it to be bouncing and behaving. Why didn't I go to a salon? Because if they mess it up, I'm going to be mad. So this way, if I mess it up, got nobody to blame but myself. When you mess up, it's such an easier pill to swallow as opposed to when somebody else mess up, in my opinion. You can see, I'm cutting a lot off. Look at that. See it? Snip, snip, snip. And I'm going to tell you, I don't even feel anything. I was nervous last night. I couldn't sleep at all, but I don't feel anything right now. It's crazy. Like, I was so ready for this chop. Okay. I like it. I like it. I like it. I can see the layers. See the layers. I want a layer effect. All right. So that's good. That's good. Now let's do the other side and then we'll even this up. I'll show you what it was looking like. I have hair all over. I think that comb is wet. So this is what it looks like. This is the cut. And this is what it was before. It's longer, but there's no volume because it's just straight. Here, when you cut it in the layers, you can see the density in it, and that's what I love. So I'm loving it. I'm loving it straight already. Let's go back to our guide. So that's the guide right there. So let me just, even though I'm just going to pull this back. This is going to be my first piece of my guide. You see the difference? Can you see that? I'm cutting all of that off. See that? All of that is getting cut. This is my guide right here. This is the piece that I'm cutting. See that? Let's do it. Still have to go in between the fingers though. I learned that a long time ago though. That's nothing new. I'll cut the bang once I figure out where it's banging. Ha! Okay, so that's that. And then now we got to do this last side and then even it up with the back. You have to do what works for you. You want to cut your own hair? Go on YouTube and watch some videos of people doing it just to see what they're doing. And then get some pointers because that's what I did. So what I did is I went online, I got some pointers of what I should be doing outside of what I already knew. And then I was ready. So if you want to cut your hair, it's up to you. I mean, I'm not persuading anybody to do this. This is like a play at your own risk type of thing. It's a personal choice. But if you want to do it, my advice would be just to go on YouTube and watch a few people do it. If you want a layered look, go online just to see how a few people do it. If you want just a bob or a pixie, whatever type of cut you want, just go online, look at like 3 or 4 videos to see how they all do it. That'll put in you some ideas that they give you works better for your hair because everybody's hair is different. Like one video, the guy was saying he prefer wet hair. And then another video, the girl was saying she prefer dry hair. They all cut different, the way they part it, the way they section it. One girl did hers from like the old school where you flipped your hair over, put it in a ponytail, flip it over, and then cut a little piece there because once it goes back, it's going to be layered. And I thought that was cute if you have really long hair. So everybody did something different. And because of that, it just helped me to decide what worked better for me because of my hair density. It's thin. My head is shaped different. If you want to do it yourself, because as you can see, I'm already doing it. I just recommend looking at other people do it and see how they do it. Because that's what I did. And some of it worked for me and some of it didn't. And I took what worked and what didn't, I'm just not going to do. Okay, so I've achieved what I wanted to. I think it looks different from before. The back, so I have it full in here because it is the layered look. And it's cut short. I made this a little shorter back here. Now, I am going to do a little bang, but before I do the bang, I don't want that straight look. So I'm going to just go in with my shears. I am by no means an expert. Back in my day, when you went to get your hair did, it was roughly 4 to 6 hours, and I'm not lying. So you had plenty of time to sit in that chair and watch other people get their hair cut and done while you were waiting under the dryer, in the chair, didn't matter. You had plenty of time. So I've learned a few things over the years, and this is one of them. Little small bang. I don't want a big one because I feel like if I don't like it, I can hide it. It's not short enough. That might work. I've dyed and fried my hair so many times. Shit. And look, it's still good. Like it didn't, it's good. So I'm not worried about that. So I just want to see. Sometimes you can just clean that up a little bit too. See how everything is. Let me see if you can see it from this angle. See how if you need to straighten anything up, you can give it that more refined lifestyle, that more refined look. Everything I do, everything I want to do in this second part of my life is refinement. I want everything to be refined, a refined look, lifestyle, bank account. I want it all to be refined. Get rid of any of the flyaways, things that shouldn't be there. I love the way it feels. Look at me trying to act like I'm a professional here. I'm just cleaning it up. This is all stuff that I saw online when I was contemplating doing it myself. Get yourself a good pair of shears. If you don't have a whole lot of money, you can get them for a good price at like a Walmart, Target, $4 or $5. Cheap shears last maybe for about a year. Of course, the more money you spend, the sharper they are. So you would get about a year. I used to get about a year out of my shears, and then I buy another pair. I had really good ones, but I lost them somewhere. I don't know. Okay, so now we are going to curl it up. When I find my curling irons. This is the look. I'm happy, so let's curl it. I want your opinion. What do you think? It's cut in like a bob. It's short up here in the back, right under my neck, but I needed something different, and this is it. So, what do you think?
I have it feathering off to the sides. I think it looks cute. I think it looks chic. It doesn't look 55, and that was the whole point. So I'm happy. I'm still playing with it, but what do you guys think? Do you like it for me? I like it. Is it cute?